I just want to go over our new oscillator, the FLB Surge. This is it right here. It's got a histogram and it's got some lines on here. These are multi-assets and they're showing you what price is doing on correlating assets based on our system here. And how you use it is, this is how I use it. It's the most simple way, and there's other ways to use it, but this is just how I'm going to introduce it to everybody, just to make it as simple as possible. Basically, what we want is we want everything else to align, okay? But it's going to help us determine when the pullbacks are done and try to get in like on this short here at the top. And this short here, I wouldn't take because this just initiated the impulse down from this ladder level here. And I'm going to be looking for a pullback to get into the trade. And here it is right here. And then there's also other ways to utilize it that you can get into re-entries, or even if you missed the first one, shorts. I'm going to show you that real quick after this. But first of all, we're looking for price to break down through your FLB zone. And we're wanting to see trade shield is bearish and the order flow is strong. And the order flow is based off of the footprint charts. So it's usually pretty good unless we're looking at a absorption or exhaustion in order for distributing or not. So when this breaks down, here's your impulse move here down. Not really a major impulse, but it does drop, okay? And it is respecting the institutional ladder while dropping through the FLB zone. Now, we pull back up. This is what we want to see. On the oscillator, we're wanting to see this pull back up and push up over the 0.5 line. Okay, so there's one on the top and then there's a negative 0.5 at the bottom. And we want to see this yellow line pushing up over that 0.5. And when it does, what we want to see happen is, my personal preference is to not take this first drop, but wait for that level right there to be broke down right here. See that? So when we get into the actual trade, we're looking at this candle here, and let's see, I'm pretty sure that's the candle. We'll go into a replay real quick and see which one it is, but I'm pretty sure that's it. And there we go. That's not the drop. Now, some people may front run this, since this candle closed below this one, and then we did drop below that 5. I'm looking for the breakthrough there. And then there you go. There's the short that I'm going to take. And there's your entry. And then your stop is going to be above value right here. Or some might put it up here, or the candles, whatever really you're comfortable with. And then your take profit is, again, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm typically going to try to go to the next ladder and see if we make it. Now, we pretty much are in a downtrend, so I probably would try to hold out on this one. I definitely would be trailing it, especially with conditions are right now. And then we look at the price as it drops and breaks into the TP right there. Now, how could you get into this if you missed that first pull? Well, if you look at the yellow pushing up, that's nothing that's from drawing. We come, after we get a pullback, we come down, we get another little wick into that imbalance that dropped. And here is it right here. So on the indicator itself, we're seeing this pull up and then break down again right here. That's where you could actually get in if you missed this one, or if you're wanting to try to take it on the imbalance, that would help you out right there. I'm personally looking for pullbacks up into the 0.5 and then the return breaking below the actual impulsive line right here. And that's how I'm going to get into the trade. Okay. Is that going to work at all times? Definitely not. You see this right here, how this breaks up, breaks over, and it never breaks down through that. See that right there? That line here, we'll put this right here. You'll see that this never actually breaks through the level that impulsed up. And look at what happened to price. That's why I've just gone back and looked at hundreds and hundreds of these, and notice that if we break down that first level, typically their chances of winning the trade is higher. This one did not do that. Now you're also trying to take a short after we just came from this zone to this zone. That's not a good idea ever, right? We want to see, if you're going to continue down and break, we want to see price break through the zone, come back up and retest it and respect it and drop down some more. Not right here. This is not the place to be taking entries. We want to be taking entries after retests or respects of the institutional ladder areas and using the FLB and all of our other tools to give us the confluence and confidence to actually get into the trade. If you have any questions, let me know in the Discord. There is a PDF on this in the Discord and the WAP that you can get, and it explains everything in detail, all the settings, etc.